welcome back everybody to much more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where we are playing as the Spanish Empire. We've just won a long drawn out war against Britain and Russia. We have gained some good territory, like Cyprus, Gibraltar, importantly for us, Panama. So we've got some good little strongholds. The Spanish Empire's getting back to strength, which is nice. Yeah, we've done some good work. So let's carry on. Now we're probably going to go back to war with Britain relatively soon. We need to try and stabilise our budgets as well, because we are... Yep, we're happy to do that. Yep, we're happy to do that. Okay, so we'll sell some ships. We'll try and make some money. Our fleet is pretty okay. And we'll see how we go. So we might have to do some decommissioning of some of the older ships soon, because we're moving along now. Technology is improving. All our ships are still doing relatively well. We probably have some upgrades to do as well. So we've got some refits to do as well, haven't we? Because we didn't manage to get everything done. So we may as well refit what we need to. Let's just get all our ships up to current spec. So, yeah. Okay. Technology-wise, we are doing very well, indeed. Hopefully we're going to get a little bit of peace now, so we can try and stabilise our economy a little bit. Majority in part confrontation against the United States. I completely agree. The fleet is ready for combat. It's necessary to provoke. No. Some naval funds. A little bit of unrest. We're okay for unrest. 1% naval budget could be useful. We'll see if we can increase the fleet a little bit. And it looks like we're going back to war against Britain, with our friends France. So off we go. War is a constant, it seems. Okay, so Italy's also at war with France. Let's see if we can try and get that alliance with Italy up again. Alrighty, so we are back to war, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we've still got a lot of refits going on, so we can't send a fleet out just yet. There we go. And And we've got a meeting as well. Ooh, that's a big heap of British battleships. See if we can withdraw. Failure, that's unfortunate. So, Resolution class battleships. And a lot of torpedo boats and light cruisers. What are we doing out there anyway? I thought I had these guys in port. Alright, to battle. I think we're going to have to look at sort of tactical retreat here. So they're north of us, so let's start heading south, please. So yeah, hopefully they're torpedo boats and light cruisers will start catching up to us a little bit, and we can pick a few of those off. If not, we can just sail out of trouble, because we're not ready for this battle yet with this little task force. But we should do some good damage. We still don't want to really get into a huge battle. Yeah, would you please accelerate? Would be good, please. Okay. All right. Onwards we go. Hopefully we can get some boiler work done soon, so we can increase our acceleration, things like that, because the ships are pretty rough at the moment. So we need to do some boiler upgrades eventually. Get the engine efficiency up. So that's one of the big issues with things like the Castellet, is it doesn't really have great engine efficiency, so it takes a long time to get up to steam. So hopefully we should have the Mediterranean pretty sealed up. We'll send a task force out in the Caribbean as well, see if we can pick off a few of their trade ships once we get through. Yeah, we'll see how this war goes, and we'll see if we can don't know if we want to really if we get a victory in this war, I don't know what land we should take from Britain. That's the next one. End the battle. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, we actually got 50 victory points out of that, and so couple of the English ships must have got damaged somewhere. Right, I'll take that. Okay. English Channel, Southeast Asia. Okay, so we got to set some protection out in the Caribbean. So Let's move purification, public 2 light cruisers out. I want you guys on protection duties, please. We've got to wait for those light cruisers to get done. Let's send you 2 out. Just protect, please. Shouldn't be much transport going for England through the Mediterranean, so I doubt we'll be able to do much, but Malta is a point we could get to. We will keep that commissioned, actually, but purely in defence, please. That's right. Got the ships ready. Okay. So we will send a group out shortly. Got a convoy protection or convoy raiding. Probably protection, in all honesty. Yeah, we're happy to do that, Canada. Oh, it's an actual raid. Good. So we are joined by an ally. One of our light cruisers, so probably Colombian. And it's against the Nelson. Okay, let's go. So ideally we want to sink as many of their trade ships as possible. We want to cause some real damage here. So, east. Alright, let's see if we can find these trade ships. So, what cruisers do we have? Oh, no, did not mean that. So we have 2 gunboats, 2 turreted cruisers, and 1 heavy cruiser with the big guns on board. Now we know that those guns can really do some damage, so ideally we want to find the trade ships first. There's the battleship. And there are the trade ships. Oh boy. Already done some damage to that battleship, but I think we the big hits there, the big damage was not actually the battleship, it was actually the trade ships that were around it. So 7 of them, I think. Let's make up. Trade ships are unarmed. Oh no, we're going to kill the Adelaide. Oh no. Feels wrong for me to destroy my hometown. Just head away. I don't want you guys engaging too much with the battleship yet. Now then, Nelson. Really big guns. And what's your speed? Sorry, 18.2 knots. Yeah, about to go down. Okay, light cruisers, keep where you're at. You're doing good. You do have to be a little bit cautious of this battleship. I mean, it's still no joke. Those guns, if the main guns hit, they're going to cause some serious damage. It would be nice if we could spot the rest of those trade ships. You guys start heading in for a torpedo run, please. You've got to keep an eye on these guys. Alright. Smoke up. Where are the rest of these trade ships? They should be visible to us. Okay. Detach, please. You're going to break off. Try and get to a point where only a few guns can fire at you, please. Actually, Gira, get back around this way, see if there's any trade ships around. Alright, we're getting into torpedo launch range. Launch out. Should get some hits. Ah, duds. Damn it. Verano's going down. That did not work. Was a big loss. Ammo detonation though. Oh, that's going to hurt the Nelson. Not the first time we've seen that. battleships going down. Shame we had to lose one of our light cruisers. Another one of our torpedo cruisers is gone. But we have sunk one of their battleships, so that's something at least. And a fair few of the trade ships as well. Okay. So, let's see. British would like to sign a peace treaty with us already. They must be desperate. We're going to continue fighting with this one. Now, need to wait for some ships to get some repairs done. Okay. Alright, moves to the next turn. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay. So we've got a few British ships heading into the Mediterranean. Okay. And moving to Southeast Asia, apparently. Okay. I'd like to get some light cruisers. I need a little bit of speed in there. We do have a convoy, though, somewhere. Up near Ireland. Okay, 2 French cruisers. We'll fight with the French for the first time. St. George. Light cruiser Ajax. Sure. Trade ships. Okay. Let's see if we can take out those trade ships. Northeast. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Guys, why are you crashing into each other already? Go ahead. Ships. Normal formation, please. Pop you on AI for a moment. Okay. Let's see if we can get this working. Okay. So, French light cruisers, very simple. Nothing too interesting there. is enemy shipping, not the convoy. Oh, good job getting a detonation there. And detach yourself, please. So let's see if we can find some of those trade ships, hopefully. Would you stop ramming each other, please? You absolute numpties. Okay. Torpedo detonation on the turp shore. Just don't worry about the St. George too much. Just hunt down those bloody trade ships, please. This is still an issue in the fact if you sink the escort ships, you can't continue on and sink the trade fleet. Torpedoes out. That's good. St. George is going to sink before we find the trade ships. That's going to be frustrating. Oh well. Still a victory, I guess, but not what we wanted. I think if you sink the escort ships, the trade ships should go to you, or should be just an instant victory and all of them get sunk or something, because it's very frustrating the fact that you know, if you have a situation like that where you sink the enemy ships, you're kind of not able to hunt down the rest of the pack. Okay. What have we got going on? Okay. Let's swap you to protect to invade, please. Because the British don't really have much in the Caribbean theatre. Okay, so Malta would be nice. Maybe Borneo? Brunei would actually be quite good, I think, because they've got oil. Sorry, shopping for some islands. Borneo, Brunei, that would be kind of useful. And we'd like to get Cockburn as well if we can, but yeah, getting some of the Bahamas would be useful just to strengthen ourselves up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we get this turn. I guess we'll sign a peace treaty. We're taking a lot more of their transports, that's good. Oh, Scotland's rebelling. People of Scotland are rebelling against Britain. That's interesting. Okay, so shopping list. Turks, Brunei, maybe the Bahamas. And Malta. Those are our goals, I reckon. Anything else that looks tasty? Could go Somalia. Give ourselves a little tip over there. And Borneo. Okay. Alright, and I think we can do some ship tweaking as well soon. So I think we're getting close to getting Krupp as well. Double bottoms soon as well. And if we can get a full citadel, that would be really useful for us. Oh, but we did need... The main thing actually for us is boilers, I think. Getting some better boilers options. Alright. What's to August? Here we go. And let's see what we can snag. Okay, so Brunei, Borneo. Turks, of course. Malta. And anything else we want to grab? Alright, let's see what we can get. We've got Brunei, Turks, and Malta. Okay, that's good. And 85 million. Okay. So let's see. India's taken up arms against Britain. Okay. So we have Cockburn. Finally, we have Cockburn, the greatest province. Let's move a ship to Cockburn to help with any burning sensations. May as well move some ships to Malta. So we've got a lot of control through the Mediterranean now. That is great. And Brunei. So that is fantastic because that's oil production. So what's the port size there? It's only a small port. So we'll need to send a torpedo boat over there. Okay. And I think now we've got some increased need over there. We have got a battleship over in the Caribbean. But I think we need to send a battleship over there as well, so send the San Pablo. Go. So at least we've got some decent firepower in Southeast Asia. Okay, that went well. That went very well. It's going to increase our value as well, which is good. All right. Let's continue on. We're getting close to the 1900s, so I think we're going to be looking at some new designs shortly. Head of Admiralty's in trouble. Double bottoms, that's good. Italy's winning in a major offensive. So the UK is really in trouble. England, well, Great Britain is in some serious problems, with Scotland rebelling as well. They are going to be in lots of trouble. Okay. Okay, sell our country shipbuilding industries, constructing warships. Yeah, that's... No, we're happy to do that, and plus increases our GDP a little bit. Helps stabilise our finances. I don't think we're at war with anyone, are we? We are very much at peace at the moment. So continue into 1898. During a state dinner in the German Empire, there was a heated discussion between our ambassador and a member of the German Empire's government. The Prime Minister asks you how we could best handle the embarrassing situation. The ambassador was doing his best. British Empire's Admiralty has been fired. Small funnels. New guns, anti-submarine theory. Canada would like another battleship. Oh. No. Because we are struggling. We've got a little bit too much going on in the shipyards at the moment. We need to try and equal things out a little bit. Okay. Into cock pen, please. Because we're going to have to do some cleaning up and rebuilding of our navy soon. So let's head into 1898. Central Parties 1. Torpedo boat destroyer. Okay, that's good news. That is a much better torpedo boat option. India's rebelling. Okay. So what research have we got going on at the moment? Multi-expansion engines. Focus on internals for a moment, please. Got new hulls coming through soon as well, so yeah, I think once we've got that armour quality done, we'll see what we can do. Okay. We can't do that, Canada, sorry. I'd love to make some more ships for you, but we are currently at our limit. Okay. Recent financial crisis in the industry has decreased tax income. The government wants to cut the Navy budget. Ooh. Yeah, we can afford that. But we lose 1.5. I don't need the prestige or anything. Yeah, ministers, cut your own wallets. Okay. Yeah, we've got great technology in our ships. We just don't have the crews, unfortunately. They're not terrible, but they are struggling a little bit. Anti-flooding, awesome. APC shells. Canada really wants this battleship, and I really can't afford to do it at the moment. Because we still have, what we have, fair few heavy cruisers, 3 battleships in construction. Like, we can't keep pumping them out. Canada's got a fairly decent navy already. A lot of battleships, actually. Pretty battleship heavy navy. So they'll be a good... they'll be very useful to us. Colombia is basically just torpedo boats. 1 battleship there. A few light cruisers. Like, they're at capacity for their ports, so... we've almost reached our destination. Corrupt armor is coming, so that's really useful. And I would really like to get the Citadel as well, of course, before we start really focusing on new designs, but we might have to not worry about that too much. Britain's in some serious trouble. Longitude strength of hull, grid 2. So new construction of hulls, that's good. Yep, happy to do some torpedo boats. No, I can't build much at the moment. Because we are chewing through our money relatively quickly. We're spending 20 million a month. And that's all debt at the moment. Minister of Finance believes that the fleet needs more destroyers. He should know better. But we do need some destroyers, so he's actually right. And I think we're going to probably reduce our torpedo boats a little bit. Okay, so we've got all ships in port now. Induced draft boilers, that's good. So once we got that, we've got an option. So I reckon by 1899 we'll be looking at building some new ships, hopefully. But once we can force induction, it's going to be very useful. Okay, so do not worry about you anymore. Don't know what we're getting for hull protection yet. Okay. Britain and Germany's gone to war. Three-bladed, contra-rotating propellers. Oh, nice. We've got torpedo range increase. Naval formations. Nice. Yep, I'm happy to make some torpedo boats for you. We're getting some ships out at last. Big thing is fleet maintenance, you can see. Alright, let us just being that we're in peace, let's just put you in limited mode. Bainbridge, mothball yourself, please. Okay, that should help reduce our costs a little bit, because we've got a pretty large fleet at the moment. A person has been arrested with strong evidence that he was spying on our country. The Minister of Foreign Affairs asked you how he should... it's not yet known, so advise to hide matter of public. Industrialists impressed by our navy, are ready to invest for the needs of a fleet. What is your answer? Navy will appreciate extra funds. We'll up our GDP a little bit. Advanced towers, wing tanks. That's good. That's a little bit less flooding issue. Contact torpedoes, mine hunting kit. Okay, we've got mine sweeping abilities. That's good. Yep. Yep. Okay. So, onwards we go. Advanced periscopes. Columbia would like some torpedo boats. Yep, happy to do some torp boats for you. Okay. I think we're going to... Unfortunately, you can't sell your torpedo boats. Because it would be nice if you could actually sell torpedo boats to minor nations. Okay. So we'll scrap our old boats. So Deva class, you are no more. I believe you're obsolete now, aren't you? Yeah. So delete. You're also obsolete. So I think we'll get rid of our torpedo destroyers, because they're starting to really get outdone. Yeah. So we'll scrap them. Okay. So we're getting to that point where we're sort of going to be updating our ships soon. So, can I... Now then, just scrap you. Okay. Okay. Right, that should help with our finances a little bit. Okay. Norway signed an agreement with us, that's nice. That's actually kind of useful up there, so... Almost got crap. So... We've got Krupp, that's nice. Norway would like 2 heavy cruisers. Yes, for Norway we've got to do that. Okay. So hopefully that will be citadels. Right. Now then. So the Illa de Cuba, she's one of the older ships. Although this is slightly more modernised. Actually, we do need to refit that, don't we? So I think... Okay. Alright. Let's continue to January. Got to stabilise our economy a little bit soon, because we are really struggling. Okay. Kind of want to keep the Bainbridge as my war prize from my great victory against the Americans. We don't want to get rid of any Castellets. And I want some Lepantos still. So I think we're going to scrap a couple of Blancas. And Juan is the San Juan is a newish ship. Alright. Well, we're going to upgrade ships soon anyway, so that's okay. What do we like research wise? Internal productions, anti-flood 2. Oh god damn it, take forever. So let's continue one more turn. British Empire has collapsed. Oh my. Okay. Anti-flood 2. Twin torpedo tubes. Okay, so that's Britain out of the match. And with the fall of the British Empire, well, unfortunately, we're going to have to call it there. Sorry, this is Future Scree here. Sadly, the save file was corrupted, and the backup was broken as well. And yeah, issues with some bugs, unfortunately. This is the problem playing in a beta build. But we got 6 episodes in. We had some fun. Spain is, well, it's a global power. When we left off with a mighty navy under its belt, and well, with Britain gone, it changed the face of the globe. So I hope you've enjoyed this series, and I might do another one soon. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.